What's going on, guys? This is Tun from 12 Mods. Um, this is just another trx4 Defender body I'm actually doing for a customer. Um, Actually, this is my actual body from my trx4. The customer wanted some cool lights done on his, and he's seen that I had these Creed LED bars and everything, wanted it done on his. So I told him, why don't we just trade bodies? And I'll set it all up for his truck and everything. He's running a DX4 controller, or a a DX6R, I think he said. I can't remember, but it's a Spectrum controller on this truck. So he has an open channel. So I decided that I'm gonna hook up his lights to be on his other channel. Now, the nice thing about this setup is the headlights and the running lights and the tail lights will actually come on first, and then when you set the channel again, the light bars will come on too. So here's a little test. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right now I have it hooked up to my controller, so this is the switch right here for it. It's for the channel, so I'll just put it like this. So as you can see, the headlights are on. Yes, the taillights are on too. As you can see, it's glowing in the back. And then I'll do it again, and then as you can see, the light bars and everything comes on too. And then you flick it again, and it turns them all off. And then there you go, headlights, light bar. So this way you can turn his lights on and off. This guy is actually running a 3S LiPo in his truck, so this will get wired right through his power source that will actually unplug and everything. So it'll be nice and simple. I'm not 100% done with this setup yet. But right now, as you can see, I have a small 3S LiPo. Just the basic wiring. It's just a basic setup. There's the control board right there. And then as you can see, it's hooked up to a channel. And then the lights, of course. The mounts that you see are 3D printed. They're the ones you can get off of eBay. I think they're the GRC or something. I can't remember now. But they're 3D printed mounts. I bought them just to test them and everything. To be honest with you, they're super thick. So you got to do some slight modifications to the actual inner fender wells. But other than that, they fit fine. They are tight, but whatever. It's not a big deal. Like I said, these are all 12 volts. They're wired for 12 volts and everything else. And after I'm done wiring and everything will be waterproofed. Now, the other thing I am doing for this customer is I'm actually doing the actual inner fender well rock lights. So what I'm using is 50/50 SMDs. This customer wanted something a little different than all the other ones, than the actual Traxxas one, where they're just all white. He wanted it to be a little bit different. So this is the front inner fenders here. So this is the front. The fronts are actually white, and the rear is actually blue. And then the rear fender the rear inner fenders that go in here, the rear is white, and then the center is blue. So the center set of fender lights are actually blue, so it'll glow blue in the center, and it'll glow white on the outside. So this is going to get wired in to the running lights, so the headlights and the taillights. So when he turns those on, the rock lights will come on, and then when he wants the light bars on, he just has to flick the switch again, and then he'll turn those on too, so then it'll be all on. Right now, these are just glued in right now. I still gotta wire them and everything. So it's gonna be a little bit. Once it's all done, I'll make another video, and I'll show you those when they're working too and everything. But for now, this is just a short little video just to show you another light job that I'm doing for another guy. And it's turning out pretty badass. I have some new plans for my new body. This is the body that came with his truck. As you can see, it's completely stock. I'm probably going to leave it like this, except for I'm just going to put working lights in it. Just because, again, this was a temporary body until my new custom body comes in for my truck. So, there's no point in me spending a lot of money on this body. Unless, someone down the road just says, hey, can you do all this custom stuff? Sure, no problem. I can do it up for you. And project Chevy crew cab is still sitting the same way because I'm still waiting for parts. Not motivated to do any sanding just because I'm trying to get over a cold. So once I'm feeling better, I'll start getting on the body again. But it's sitting the same way, and it's probably going to sit like that for a bit. But once I get parts in and everything else, I'll show you the update. I'll show you the new ESC and motor combo that I'm putting in, and some of all the other new electronics and all that stuff too. Other than that, that's it for now. Alright guys, later.